the current lockdown, we've been working a lot with our trainees at home using Zoom and so on. Over the last 2 weeks with the NVQ students, we've done dark chocolate and raspberry mousse, and then we also did strawberry pavlova. We've also run quizzes on the Zoom sessions for the trainees, and something that came out was an interest in what's happening in the world around us. We've done country quizzes and so on, and something that came up was the fact that the 12th of February is the Chinese New Year, and it becomes the year of the ox. And I was challenged to do some Chinese cookery by the trainees that we were speaking to through the course of the week. So I decided to do something fairly straightforward, but something that they can definitely do at home, and I really am challenging them to do it. I'm going to make chicken fried rice. Chicken fried rice is pretty simple. Obviously we have chicken. This is raw chicken that I've diced up. I have everything prepped, ready to go, and it really will be quite a quick meal to make for anybody. I'm using frozen peas, I'm using some scallions, some frozen sweet corn, fresh mushrooms, beaten egg for the omelette that we'll make first of all. This is something called Szechuan pepper salt. It comes from Western China, from the Szechuan region, and it's a spicy pepper, and it really adds to Chinese dishes. You can get that in sometimes in Indian supermarkets, but certainly any of the Oriental supermarkets will have it. The elements here, we have some diced onion, minced garlic, and here I've grated some ginger. Ginger is a central part of Chinese cookery along with garlic. This is root ginger. I keep that in the freezer in this little box. And when I need some, take it out frozen. You don't need to peel it or anything. And literally, you've got the ginger grated and ready to go. The rice I've already cooked and chilled. It is best for fried rice to use pre-cooked cooled rice. You do need to be careful if you're cooking and cooling rice. What I did, I boiled it, and immediately it was ready. I put it in a sieve and ran it under cold water, and in seconds it was cooled down. The reason for using cold rice, or in a lot of Chinese cookery they'll use day-old rice, the grains when they're put into the fridge will firm up. They'll also dry out a little bit, and it means that when you then do the fried rice, there's not as much chance of it clumping together and being all sticky. You'll get better individual grains of rice. I've got the frying pan preheated. Put just a little touch of oil in there. Give that a swirl just to coat the base of the pan. And the first thing I'm going to cook might sound a little bit strange, but I'm going to make an omelette. And that is quite simply 2 eggs which are beaten. I've sometimes seen egg for fried rice done where the rice is almost finished and then the eggs cracked in on top. I think that basically just makes the whole thing very sticky. I prefer to have the egg done like this. You can see already it's starting to form an omelette, and I'm just basically going to let that cook out. Cook it out on the other side. I don't actually want it to colour or anything. Just flatten it out. And what I want to do is chop it up. It will of course finish out its cooking with the rice. So that's the first stage done. I'm going to take that, just put it into a bowl. Back in the ring again. At this stage, pop in the onions, and the garlic, and the ginger. Just a spot of oil to stop that from burning. Already, I get the smell of the garlic and the ginger. Garlic and ginger are the base of pretty much any Chinese, certainly, but a lot of Asian cookery. the mushrooms in. And I'm going to drop in the sliced chicken. Stir that around a little bit. And I want to get a bit of heat through that to cook the chicken out. So just for a couple of minutes, I'll put the lid on. That literally only takes a few minutes just to make sure that the chicken's cooked out. At this point, I'm going to add some sweet corn. Some peas. These are both frozen, just straight out of the freezer. It'll only take a moment to heat through. They're really for colour and a little bit of sweetness as well. It's all warmed up again. Doesn't take long for the heat to build. At this stage, I'm going to put the omelette back into the pan and turn that around a bit, just to reheat it again. You can see before the rice goes into this that it's already a fairly substantial meal, and this is for 2 people. I'm going to add a little bit of dark soy sauce, and it's starting to take on a little bit of the sort of colour that you would expect. I'm going to add something that's a little bit special. It's not by any means essential. This is called ketchup manis, and it's an Indonesian thick sweetened soy sauce, and it makes brilliant sauces. I make my own satay, and ketchup manis is a big part of making satay sauce. Satay, of course, originally from Indonesia. Now the smell has just totally lifted with putting the ketchup manis in. Now for a little touch of the Szechuan pepper salt. Again, not essential, but it's a flavour that we like. And then, last but not least, the rice. If you use rice that is hot and it's just been cooked, it tends to stick together. Whereas now the grains are all separated, so it's literally just a matter of mixing the rice in and heating it through. It basically keeps stirring until all of the rice grains are coated in the various sauces and they take on the colour. The rice is mixed in and come right up to temperature. It's sizzling in the pan, and the last thing is literally just tiniest dash of sesame oil, because it is very, very strong and it could easily overpower the other flavours in the dish. Then it's just a matter of serving it up. And as a final little garnish, just a little sprinkle of freshly cut scallions on the top. And that's it. A very happy Year of the Ox to everybody. And guys in Stepping Stones, I've met your challenge, now I'm challenging you. I want to see photographs of your fried rice that you make for your families.